Hi students, welcome back to computer class. So we have completed our first chapter, that is operating system, and today we will study about the second chapter, that is working in Microsoft Excel. Okay, second chapter is working in Microsoft Excel. So in the earlier classes you have studied about this Microsoft Excel. You are familiar with Microsoft Excel. First, I will give a basic introduction about Microsoft Excel, what you have studied in your earlier classes. Okay. So, all of you know that the other name for spreadsheet is worksheet. Okay. The other name for spreadsheet is worksheet. And a worksheet, they consist of cells. And these cells, they are organized in the form of this rows and columns. All of you know about these things. That the another name for spreadsheet is worksheet, and a worksheet, they consist of cells, and the cells, they are organized in the forms of this rows and columns. For example, consider this as a part of worksheet. Okay, and what do you mean by a cell? See, this is a cell, this is a cell, this is a cell. Okay. And which are the rows inside this worksheet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the rows. Okay. And A, B, C, D. These are the columns. Okay. So, my first cell is this. This is my first cell. Okay. How will name this first cell? For naming a cell, first we will write the name of the column. What is the name of this column? It is A. Okay. And what is the name of that row? It is 1. Okay. So, A1 is the name of the first cell. This is how we name a cell. Okay. First we will write the name of the column, and then we will write the name of this row. Okay. And how we will name this, address this cell, this cell. First we will write the name of the column, it is B. And then we will write the name of this row, it is 1. So it is, the name of this cell is B1. Then what is the name of this cell? It is C1. This is D1, it is E1. What is the name of this cell? It is A2. B2. Okay, this is how we name the cell, or that is the address of a particular cell. Okay, so the other name for spreadsheet is worksheet, and this worksheet, they consist of cells, and each cell, they are organized in the form of rows and columns. These are the rows and these are the columns. For naming a cell or for addressing a cell, first we'll write the name of that particular column. Then we'll write the name of that particular row. So the first cell, it has the address A1. Second cell, they has the address B1. Okay. This is how we name a cell. And what do you mean by an active cell? What do you mean by an active cell? If a cell, it has a dark border. If it has a dark border, then such type of cells, they are known as active cell. Okay. That is, we are currently using this particular cell. Such type of cells, they are known as active cell. Okay. What you see in this picture, it is a worksheet in Microsoft Excel. All of you are familiar with this page. Okay. So, in this worksheet, we can enter text, numbers, date, time, etc. Okay. What is the other name for worksheet? The other name is spreadsheet. And you can see the worksheet, they consist of cells. And the cells, they are organized in the form of rows and columns. Which are the rows? Rows are from 1, 2, 3 till 11. And which are the columns? They are A, B, C, D till J. Okay. So, the first cell, it has got the address A1. That is, first we will write the name of column and then we will write the name of row for naming a cell. So first cell they has got the address A1. Okay, and you can see the first cell A1, it has got a dark border and around it. That is the first cell, it has been highlighted. Such type of cells, they are known as active cell. The cells that we are currently using, such type of cells, they are known as active cell. Okay, and at the bottom you can see there are sheet tab. Sheet number 1, worksheet number 1, worksheet number 2, worksheet number 3. Currently we are at the worksheet number 1. Okay, and at the adjacent there are sheet number 2, sheet number 3, etc. And the collection of this worksheet, they are known as workbook. What do you mean by a workbook? Workbook, it is a collection of this worksheet. Okay, and in this workbook we can enter the data. Okay, the data that you enter into the worksheet, they are being stored as a workbook. Okay. Coming on to the main topic, first we will study working with sheet tab. You have seen what a sheet tab is inside that picture. Okay, at the bottom section there are a collection of worksheet, that is sheet number 1, sheet number 2, sheet number 3. Okay, and that collection of that worksheet, they are known as workbook. Okay, so now we can study what all activities we can do with that sheet tab. First, you can insert a new worksheet. Second is you can rename a worksheet. And third step is you can delete a worksheet. Okay, so these are the activities that we can do inside the sheet tab. First, you can insert a new worksheet. You can rename a worksheet and then you can also delete a worksheet. Okay. Now let us see how to insert a new worksheet in Microsoft Excel. For inserting a new worksheet in Microsoft Excel, you have to follow the steps. First step is, you know what a sheet tab is. Sheet number 1, sheet number 2, sheet number 3. These are the sheet tabs. Okay. So first step is you have to right click on any one of the sheet name. Here I am right clicking on sheet number 1. Once you right click on sheet number 1, a pop-up menu appears. And here you can see there is an option given for insert. You have to click on that insert option. Once you click on the insert option, the insert dialog box appears. What you see in this picture, it is an insert dialog box. There are two tabs provided, General tab and Spreadsheet Solution tab. You have to click on the General tab. There are many options provided. The first option is Worksheet. Select the Worksheet option and then click on the OK button. Finally, the new worksheet will get displayed on the Microsoft Excel. Or these are the steps in which a new worksheet will get inserted into the Microsoft Excel. So students, for inserting a new worksheet, you have to follow these steps. First step is, from the sheet tab, right click on the worksheet before which you want to insert a new worksheet. A pop-up menu appears. Second step is, click on the insert option. The insert dialog box appears. Third step is, select the worksheet option in the General tab. Fourth step is, click on OK button. Finally, a new worksheet will get inserted before the selected sheet name. So, these are the steps in which you have to insert a new worksheet in Microsoft Excel. Second activity or second work that we can do with sheet tab is renaming a worksheet. What do you mean by the word rename? Changing the old name with the new name. That is what we mean by renaming. See, in Microsoft Excel, the worksheet, they are being given with the default name. For example, in the sheet tab you have seen like this: sheet number 1, sheet number 2, sheet number 3. These are the default names that are being given by Excel. So if we want to change the name of that worksheet, you have to follow these steps. So the steps are: first, you have to right click on the worksheet on which the name is to be changed. So here I want to change the name of sheet 1. So I am right clicking on sheet 1 and then the pop-up menu appears. See, there is the option for renaming. You have to click on the rename option. Once you click on the rename option from the pop-up menu, the sheet name gets selected. That is, here the sheet 1 get selected. And then you can type the new name for that worksheet over there. Okay. So once again, once you click on that rename option, the sheet name gets selected. And you can type the new name for the worksheet. Now you can see the sheet names, they are being changed. For sheet number 1, the name is KB1. For sheet number 2, KB2. Similarly, the other sheets, the names are being changed. So this is how we can rename a worksheet. That is, whenever you open the Microsoft Excel, the default names are being provided for the sheet tabs. Like sheet number 1, sheet number 2, sheet number 3, etc. So if you want to change that name according to your wish, you have to follow the above given steps. So for renaming a worksheet, you have to follow these steps. First step is, from the sheet tab, right click on the worksheet that you want to rename. Step number 2, click on the rename option from the pop-up menu. The name of the worksheet gets selected. And third step is, type a new name for the worksheet. Okay, so these are the steps for renaming a worksheet. Next, let us see how we can delete a worksheet. Okay, so for deleting a worksheet, first we have to right click on the worksheet that is to be deleted. So here I want to delete sheet number 1. So I'll be right clicking on sheet number 1. Then a pop-up menu appears. There is an option given for delete. You have to select that delete option. So automatically the selected worksheet will get deleted. Okay, so for deleting a worksheet, first you have to right click on the worksheet that is to be deleted. And a pop-up menu appears. You have to click on the delete option. Then the selected worksheet will get deleted. Okay. So for deleting a worksheet, first step is, from the sheet tab, right click on the worksheet. A pop-up menu appears. Step number 2, click on the delete option. And finally the selected worksheet will get deleted. Okay, so for deleting a worksheet, first you have to right click on the worksheet that is to be deleted. A pop-up menu will appear, and step number 2 is, you have to click on the delete option. And finally the selected worksheet will get deleted. So with this we come to the end of today's class. And what did we study today? We studied about working with sheet tab. First we study how to insert a new worksheet. Second one was how to rename a worksheet, and third one was how to delete a worksheet. Okay, so please revise these topics and also read this particular topic in your textbook. Thank you.